Welcome to another video in my mini series on Make Money Online from Home. My name is Kieran Penrose. I'm the person that you see in that picture there with my fabulous, beautiful family. Specifically on this video, I'm going to talk about ranking on Google search or rank on Google search and doing that organically. If you can do that, when you do that, wow, what a massive return on investment that delivers, particularly versus something like paying for Google ads. The great thing is if you can do it organically, once you've done it once, then it's evergreen. It has a long lasting impact. Now, what I'm super excited about over these next couple of minutes, and I think you're just going to love this, I've got something genuinely exciting. I've been selling online for about the last 5 or 6 years, and I haven't come across something this good or this effective before. Because you will know whether you've done a little bit online or whether you've done a lot online, whether it's your own business, your own website, your own blog, your Shopify store, Amazon store, e-commerce, whatever it might well be. You know, if you can get more traffic, you can get more sales. And if you're running your business well, more sales means more profit, which also means for you more financial security. The timing now is also perfect because you can get in ahead of the crowd, because this, something I'm about to share with you in the next couple of minutes, or to pull the curtain back and give you a little glimpse into, has only become available in the last couple of months, and very few people know about it at the moment. Now, we know if you're a business owner, or if you're a website owner, or if you're selling a product or a service online, you know that traffic is like oxygen for business. Every business needs it, and not just once, but time and time and time again. It's a little like in the days before coronavirus. If you've ever queued up at a music festival or to any sort of pop or rock concert, you will know what it's like standing in queue. Imagine if that was people. Because you're on the first page of Google, imagine the number of people that be queuing up, waiting to find out, to leave and buy and recommend your products and services. Now, we know Google search traffic is very targeted, particularly if that person is looking for typing into the search engine your service or the name of your product, or looking for solutions to problems that you know your product and service can solve. Very, very different to Facebook or Instagram, where they're interrupting their social time. So if you can get it right on Google search, wow, what a difference, what an impact it can make. There are some limitations. If you go down the SEO, the search engine optimization route, one, it takes a lot of time and a lot of education. You've got to know what Google wants, even if they move the goalposts. And in essence, you've got to be able to post quality content every day and probably backlinks to that. It can take a lot of time, and there's no guarantees that you'll ever get there. Second option, Google paid ads. It's quick to set up, but it's expensive, particularly if you want to maintain that first page ranking. And we're going to look at a few numbers based on that in a moment. What if, just open your mind for a moment, what if you could find a way to get that first page ranking on Google for free, and that it's evergreen, that it goes on day after day, week after week, month after month? Let's have a quick look at Google paid ads. We know that they're costly because there's only a few slots on the first page. It takes a significant amount of monthly investment, which is only affordable by the select few. Let's give you a couple of examples. So I've just picked 4 random ones out here. One's a local service, online or digital course, a product or e-commerce, and some sort of consultancy. So that top row, local service. In this case, I've picked out car dent repair. It could be plumber, it could be roofer, it could be anybody who's offering that local service. In this case, car dent repair, 6,600 searches, just over $4. If you were doing that day in, day out to maintain on page 1, that's a lot of money. An online course, let's say it's a digital course. I've picked out something here which is quite a long tail keyword, affiliate marketing for beginners, 1,000 searches, almost $6 per click for a paid ad, which again, over $5,000 a month. A product or an e-commerce product. In this case, I've picked nail clippers for dogs. So something a little bit more niche, or niche as the Europeans say, but it still gets 1,300 searches. Now the cost per click is low for an advert to be on page 1 of Google, but it still adds up to almost £1,000 a month. Now, if you're a consultant, say something like executive coaching, lots of searches for it, but at a high cost, and it's a massive amount per month. So what if there was a better way? If you could get free, the equivalent of free Google ads, appear on page 1, ranked on the first page every day, day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out. You'll have probably noticed, and apologies for the small print here, but I've copied and pasted a full page of a Google search. And you'll notice right in the middle of the page, there's something called the Google Carousel. The Google Carousel is actually the biggest part of real estate on that first page of Google, and it's taken up by 3 slots. Imagine if you could be in one of those 3 slots, potentially even 2 or even 3 of those 3 slots, if you want to repeat the recipe and the roadmap more than once. It's literally like having your billboard on page 1, shouting about your brand, your product, your service, your offer, and it's there for free. This method does it in a free way. Not only that though, in addition to the first page of Google, you can also get the top rankings on Google on the first page of YouTube. Again, top 3 slots, probably the top 1 slot with a bit of time and effort, potentially more than 1 slot, potentially multiple slots in prime positions on that first page. And again, once you put the time and effort in, all for free. So ranking on Google and YouTube, the first page, if you could get that free every day. I first came across this developed, the system developed by a British guy called Paul Murphy, who at the time of recording is making over £100,000 a month just following this method alone, doing nothing else. I first came across him on a Mike Filsaime webinar. And if you haven't heard of Mike Filsaime, which the majority of you may well have because he's one of the biggest names in the industry, Paul Murphy was doing was regularly one of the top 1, top 2, top 3 affiliates for Mike Filsaime's last 3 product launches. And Mike Filsaime, he hadn't heard of this guy before, but couldn't quite figure out why he's always managing to get on page 1 of Google and in the top slots on YouTube on the top of page 1. So Mike Filsaime, being Mike Filsaime, contacted Paul Murphy and said, got a conversation going. Do you mind sharing with me how you do it? And he was so impressed and so appreciative of the guy, because Paul's a very humble, he's a very down-to-earth guy. Mike Filsaime calls him his underground superstar. He's not one of the big gurus, but he's got a method through tried and testing lots of different things, something that works. Mike Filsaime said, look, would you mind coming along and sharing it with my tribe? Would you mind putting something together? Because I know hundreds of people who would love to know how you do it and would love to benefit from doing exactly the same thing. Now, Paul has now got so good at this that his clients now paying $15,000 each just to get similar results for their keyword or for their product or for their website. The good thing is you don't need to pay that because you can learn how to do it by Paul's new course. It's pure white hat. It's free traffic. It's evergreen. Put in the effort once and it'll stand you in good stead. It'll be there for you for days, weeks, months, years to come. He's done it on the basis of through months and over a year of trial and error of, in essence, now giving Google and YouTube what they want based on what works best in their algorithm on a white hat basis. He's reverse engineered what they want and then tried, tested and kept fine tuning different things until he's got a system that works every time. The great thing is, unlike some pieces of software that might just give you one bit or might help you with one area that then drop off or that then aren't any good, because this is based on what Google and YouTube want, he gives you all the pieces of the puzzle. So you've got enough in here as a business in a box to then go out, whatever keywords or whatever things you want to rank for on the first page of Google. Everything is covered step by step in his fantastic training course. So if you would like to know a little bit more about that, the great thing is follow this link here to bit.ly/no paid ads. So that's bit.ly/no paid ads, where he talks through in a conversation with Mike Filsaime. You get this hot off the presses from a webinar that he only did just a couple of weeks ago. He talks you through how and why it works so effectively. And he's proven this time and time again as delivering. I think for Mike Filsaime alone, he earns over $50,000 every single month. And that's just on Mike Filsaime's products. He's an affiliate for. Think about what that could do for you. So if this video has been valuable, if it's given at least 1 or 2 insights, if it's of interest, please do check out Paul Murphy with his amazing new white hat Google ranking system. And you would benefit me massively, and I'd really appreciate it if you liked this video, if there's been something that's been of use, or shared it to somebody else that you might know who would massively benefit from extra traffic, extra sales, extra profit, extra financial security from getting on Google page 1 and at the top of YouTube. Hit the subscribe button if you'd like to be aware and ahead of the game for future videos coming out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.